Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. This is DELA, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I passed the Forex Funder in just a few trades. Now if you look back into my YouTube channel, you realize that I did a video on how to pass your prop firm in actually few trades. Now a lot of people have reached out to me telling me how this has been very effective, especially in passing on prop firms, and I've tested it myself and I think it is a very great thing to do. All it requires is discipline, patience, and good execution. Now in today's video I'm going to be telling you how I actually passed about, I was actually up about 1%, so how I actually made about 7% passing the Forex Funder challenge. So without further ado, let's just dive right into the charts. I'm going to be showing you my analysis and how I took this particular trading opportunity, the trading psychology that came with it, and what I had in mind, why I didn't close out on the trade, and a whole couple of things. So without further ado, let's just dive right into this one. So guys, you can see on my charts here that the trade is even currently still running as it is, and before you could even know, right, I actually called this trade out in my inner circle group. My inner circle group is basically a place where traders want to trade with me. They want to take the same trading opportunities that I take. If you are interested in joining that particular Telegram page, all you need to do is to check out the link in the description box or type DELA Trades Bot on Telegram to join that Telegram group. All right, so we want to be looking at what happened on gold in the past days, and then we can analyze for such an opportunity. So I'm going to clear everything out over here and let's look at the opportunity that was being presented to us. Now this was how the chart was before. I'm going to start off on the daily time frame and we're going to start off with analysis. Now we can tell that gold had been pushing to the upside for quite some time now, and then we saw a bit of retracement, which is significant because we need to identify that area. Now coming on to the 4-hour time frame, you realize that there was some sort of big reactions in that zone. You can see price will come into that zone, react, come into that zone, react, come into that zone, and then react. Now most of the time I'm looking for my executions on the 1-hour time frame, and mostly in those key areas I'm looking out for strong reversal indications. Now if you actually look at this area, remember with the trend line touch that I taught you guys the other time, I actually pulled out a trend line from this particular area, and I was looking for some kind of third touch in this particular zone for me to push to the upside. However, let's see what happened. Now as I was looking out on the chart, I was actually looking out for strong confirmations. I was expecting a bit of push down to this area, then I'll look for some kind of exhaustion in that area, and then a push to the upside. However, if you notice how price was moving, this was the highest point price got to, right? And then this was the lowest point that price also came. Now what we could tell over here is that price came here to form, failed to go any higher, meaning that, and price broke this area, meaning that there was some sort of consolidation in this area, right? So it meant that there was going to be some kind of reaction in this area as well. Now I would scale down to my 30 minutes time frame, and I was patiently waiting for some kind of candle confirmation in the zone. Now when price dipped back into this zone, the first thing I was noticing was exhaustion. Now anytime you notice exhaustion, especially in and around a third touch of a trend line, it does not necessarily mean that you need to tap on the trend line before taking that opportunity. If you want to be looking for the most minute opportunity, that's looking for that 2 pip 3 pip stop loss move before entering the trade, definitely you are going to be missing out on the bigger picture of the market. So as I was waiting, looking at the 30 minutes, I found this beautiful confirmation, right? Because you see price came to tap into this zone, and also I spotted something like an inverse head and shoulder. So this will be the left shoulder, this is going to be the right shoulder, and then this is going to be that was the head, and this is going to be so I was expecting a push up and even a break, a retest, and even a continuation. So for something like this, I was really looking at that, right? Now after seeing this confirmation, I actually decided to do what? To take this particular trading opportunity. And where was I going to put my stop loss? I was going to put my stop loss below the reason of my trading opportunity. And then where was I targeting? I was targeting basically just 100 pip move, right, as a potential TP, meaning that a very good risk to reward. But however, I had my SL in place and whatever. Now let's look at how the 1 hour actually looked like. this is how the 1 hour actually look like. So I think I entered on the 1 hour, so my entry was a bit tighter. Over here I had my stops a bit below structure, so that just in case, to give room for the wicks and everything like that. And then I actually called this out, so you can check it here. I actually called it out in the group together with everyone that was trading with me. I asked them to buy gold. Now let's look at how the 15 minutes so we can take slowly. Now when I took this trading opportunity, like, it was ranging a lot. Now understand that there was news in and around 3 p.m. GMT. That news had to do with ISM manufacturing PMI news, right? So there was going to be the prices that were going to be released. So I was literally waiting and hoping that the market would do go all in my favor, but I was expecting a weaker dollar, so therefore a push in gold, right, to the upside. So on the 15 minutes, I was experiencing some sort of retracement, but one thing that kept me comfortable was that exhaustion in that particular area, right? So I was watching, I was seeing some sort of consolidation. The market will go up, come down, the market will come down like it's about to hit my SL. Then I'll see some sort of exhaustion again, and I'm like, okay, I'm still going to hold this trade. And all of a sudden, exactly at 2:30 New York, right, there was a push to the upside. Beautiful opportunity. Now we could see again when 3 o'clock came, the news came in, and then there was a bit of, and then boom, all you could see was price just kept pushing up, but there was something that actually happened. Now I was in floating profits of about, I'm going to look for the screenshot. I think I recorded it, or I took a screenshot purposely for this video. I was up about 2k, and I was in floating profits of about 5,000. I just needed a few more, but there was a quick move, right? So just when I closed the market, it literally closed me in about $4,000, meaning that I literally had another $4,000 to make. So I was literally like pissed, because if I was patient enough, the market would have just continued going my way. However, I felt like, no, I can't really lose out on my profits again, because I needed to pass this in just a few trades. So I scaled down to the 3 minutes, which, helps me with my scalping strategies, which I will explain in another video. I was looking out for an opportunity in a zone like this area to look out for reactions, right? Now I'll explain my video again. So I made use of this particular reactions. I actually scaled down to the 1 minute time frame, which I'll be explaining again, as I said, right? So when price came into this zone, I waited for a pullback, and then I took the trading opportunity right at this place. I entered, and I had a very tight stop loss, right? Mind you, I had a very tight stop loss. So when price actually pulled back into my zone, all I needed was about I took it right here. So all I needed was about 40 pip, and then that was it. I actually hit that target, and boom, I actually made that profit. So I'm going to be showing you the screenshot of the target that I hit for the day, which was about close to about $7,000, and then the total, which allowed me to pass my account. And I'm very excited that I have passed phase 1, and this time around I'm off to phase 2, taking my time, and I need to make 5%. I'm still going to follow that same procedure in making 5%, and then we are going to go on to the live account, and we're going to see if we're going to take some profit splits home, 95% of that matter, right? Now the dashboard for the Forex Funder, you're going to see right over here, as it says, right, that this is my equity currently as we speak on the 1st of December, $108,387.68. As you can see, the charts over here, it shows that I started on a steady plane. I pushed up, made about $3,000, came back to 2K, went all the way back to 1,400 and skyrocketed. So you can basically see that from this point to this point is basically like 1 trade, 2 trades, and then 3 trades, basically skyrocketing me. So this is how, but you can see over here trade splits were 18, but if you had to actually look at the trading positions that I took, you can see that they were basically me taking in, for example, this one lot $4, one lot $14, all making up for those unnecessary number of trades, right? But you don't, as I said earlier, you don't need a lot of trades to actually pass your profit. You just need to know the amount of risks that you are taking on that particular trade, and you need to be looking out for a very good risk to reward. So I'm actually done with this account. As you can see, it's passed. They sent me a message saying that I have passed and given me logins for phase 2. hopefully I'm looking to pass phase 2 and cash out on the live phase. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. My name is DELA. Peace out.